there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. And today we are breaking out a brand new set of Funko Pops from the newest Disney movie Raya and the Last Dragon. It just dropped this past weekend in theaters and on Disney+. We actually did go out to theaters this time. It was the first time being back in a movie theater since Tenet, I think, back in September. So it's been a very, very long time for us, and we love the movie theaters. The one that we went to, there wasn't a lot of people there. The staff there was doing a great job, keeping every distance, and everyone kept their masks on the whole movie, and so that was a good thing to see. It was nice to get back and see the movie, and the movie was good, was really good. I don't think it's the best of the modern Disney animation, not talking Pixar or anything, just Disney animation, but I think it's breathtaking. I think it's one of the best animation styles they have done. All the detail in it was absolutely fantastic, and I loved the story of it. That was a lot of fun, and some of the characters were actually good. There was kind of like a team up movie of like a bunch of people from like all over the place. Some interesting and unique characters, which were a lot of fun. And we have some Funko Pops right here in front of us of some of the characters. So we have right here in the middle, the main character movie is going to be Raya. She is a young warrior princess who, through the movie, is trying to put back together the broken pieces of the Dragon Gem to try to reunite all of the people in her country who have now been broken down into different tribes and have kind of fought. And there's a little bit of tragedy in it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing and spoil it, but there's some tragedy, but at the end, she's on her quest to get that, and she runs into Sisu, who is the last dragon, hence Raya and the Last Dragon. And her and Sisu go off with some other people, including her trusty steed, Tuk Tuk, who is kind of that rolling, kind of like a giant armadillo type of thing. He's really cute, though. And they all go together to try it with some other people to try to team up and get back all the pieces of the Dragon Gem. But I wanted to show off these because I'm sure a lot of you guys are starting to watch the movie or watch it this past weekend and have started to get really interested in it. I actually noticed that on some places like Walmart and Target and I think also on Hot Topic and Box Lunch, some of these pops are not available. They've sold out, so they might be getting pretty popular. I know the Sisu one, it's glow in the dark, and I know that's been popular. That has sold out since. I was able to get one of those, though. I ordered it like a long time ago, like back in January, and I did finally get it a couple weeks ago. So now that we have all of 4 of these, I want to show them off. Now there are a lot more. We'll see here on the back of the box that there are, 2, 4, 6, 7, but there are different variations. There is also a Amazon exclusive Raya, where she's young Raya, and she's holding baby Tuk Tuk. And then there's also a flocked ungeese, the little guys. You saw that in my Target Con video. If you haven't checked that out, check out my Target Con haul video, show off all the ones that we got from there. The ungeese is, the flocked ungeese is one that we got from that one. And then there's this glow-in-the-dark Sisu and the common Sisu. So most of the characters from the movie, there is a couple characters though from the movie that don't have pops. So 2 of the main characters from the group, which was interesting. So I guess those might be coming out maybe in another wave, or maybe for a con release in the future. We'll see. But I want to go off show off these 4. So kind of run down the line. We'll start with the 2 Rayas in the front. So this is going to be Raya, and this is her in kind of her warrior stance. This one's really cool. And what I love is, and I'm not sure if maybe it's the lighting, if we can get it right, but I love the braids in her hair. I think Michaela absolutely loves that. It's one of her favorite parts of the whole movie, and the animation style and the designs is the characters and their hair. The braids in that is awesome. They have some really awesome hair. Even the villain, Minari, has some pretty cool hair in the movie too, that on the back of the box. We did not pick up Minari, the nemesis, in the movie. But that's a pretty good character too. So this is Raya in her warrior pose. She is a fierce warrior. Here we have Raya just kind of in her stance, just kind of standing there, and she has a sword. Now that sword is probably one of the coolest swords I have seen in a movie. It is actually one that kind of expands out and it can break off, and you can kind of use it as like a grappling hook to bring your enemies closer to you. It is really, really cool. And the hat, I like this pop too. She's a badass there. Now, as I said, her trusty companion is Tuk Tuk. Now, there's kind of like a rolling ball that he is in there. You kind of see a shell on the outside, so kind of like an armadillo or a turtle that you can roll up into a shell. But he uses it for transport, so he rolls and Raya stands on the top, sits on top of him, and has a saddle. And then she carries him all throughout the desert and throughout all the different lands on her journeys. And that is Tuk Tuk. And fun fact, Michaela taught me, learned this over the weekend, voiced by legend Alan Tudyk, who is known for lots of things. He is in Doom Patrol, which is awesome. He has his new show, Alien Resident, that I've heard a lot of good things about. We're going to check that out. But he is a voice actor. He is K2SO in Star Wars Rogue One. And he plays Hey Hey in another recent Disney animated movie, Moana. So he is another animal there. And then we have Sisu. And Sisu is the last dragon. This one is the Walmart exclusive. It is glow in the dark, but she is absolutely beautiful. I love Sisu. She looks beautiful in here. And this one is voiced by the amazing Awkwafina. And Awkwafina is great in this movie too. She is so funny. She is always so funny. But here are the 4 Funko Pops, and we're going to go ahead and unbox them for you and show you a closer look. And I really dig this movie. So if you haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend checking out Raya and the Last Dragon. First one up is going to be Warrior Raya. Again, as you have her in that warrior pose, looking badass there. And by the way, Raya is actually voiced by Kelly Marie Tran from Star Wars The Last Jedi. Really, really liked her in the role. She did a great job. I love the outfit from this movie. All the characters have great outfits. I think they just did great character designs. But Raya looks great. Her long black hair. Again, Michaela loved her hair. And the animation of it was perfect. And I think they captured that really well in the pop. You can kind of see the different layers. But she has that vest with the yellow top and the green pants, the boots. Very warrior-like to keep her ready on the battlefield. And then again, the sword is so awesome, and she's looks like she's ready about stats on or ready to fight. The action in this movie is really good, and I like how she incorporates a sword. And this is actually a sword that her father used as well. So this sword is awesome, breaks apart. You can kind of throw it. That's fantastic. But this pop, really awesome one in her warrior stance. Next is Raya. She's just kind of standing around. But she is ready, and her cape's kind of going off to the side, so the wind's blowing, so she's there kind of waiting, ready, battle ready. The wind blowing, and her hair is blowing off to the right side as well. That looks breathtaking. She has the same outfit on. Again, holding the sword. This time the sword is sticking out. It's not pointy. The sword's not pointy at all, but it still does the trick. And then she has the hat, because she's going around the desert a lot in this movie, and it is very hot. So she has that to keep her cool, to block out the sun. And this one's another really awesome pop. I, again, love the sword. And I like how the cape is kind of blowing off. Really shows that the wind is blowing there. Here we have Tuk Tuk. Now, Tuk Tuk's in 2 different parts in this movie. They show him as a baby where he's like super small. And then this where he's like gigantic. And so you see he's so adorable. He has this kind of, his feet sticking out the front. He's giving you a little smile. And then he's up in that ball, so that's how he rolls. He'd go really fast. He's probably going like 60 miles an hour at some points during this movie. So he can roll pretty fast, but he is adorable. And there was this whole through line through the movie where they did this little joke where he was trying to get something to eat every time, and he had something in front of him he was about to eat, and it would always get ruined. So you felt bad for him, but he was always adorable. This is Tuk Tuk, Raya's sidekick in transportation. And then finally we have Sisu. And Sisu was probably one of the best parts of the movie right there with Raya. Again, Awkwafina is absolutely amazing. I love her. And this pop is beautiful. It kind of looks a little bit, not necessarily glittery, but you can tell on this one, since it is a glow in the dark, it like kind of pops out a little bit more. Now we'll show you here her glow in the dark here in a second. It is amazing. But her mane is great. It's purple, and it's like two different shades of purple. It's lighter purple on the top, or it's kind of like a little bit whiter on the bottom, and then more of like a purplish pink on top. And the tail, she is great. I love this character design of Sisu, and they did a great job with the pop. Yeah, let's go ahead and see her in the dark. You guys will be blown away by the work on this glow in the dark. And again, look at that glow in the dark, man. That just pops out there. I think this is definitely one of the best glow in the darks that we've had in a little bit. Again, the Zombie Mysterio we have, I know we've talked about glow in the darks. Zombie Mysterio, that Baymax chase glow that we have is awesome. That Oogie Boogie. Yeah, there are a few other ones that we have that are glow in the dark. We actually love just kind of coming in and shining our black light at the different glow in the dark pops while they're here, and see how they light up and just light up their room at night with them. And this is definitely going to be the one of the ones going on the shelf that is going to light up the room. This is absolutely beautiful. Sisu glow in the dark. This was available at Walmart. It has sold out, but check out Walmart if you are looking for a restock. There we have it. There's our look at the Raya and the Last Dragon Funko Pops that we have. Again, there are still some ones that we're leaving off. We don't have Noi. We don't have Namari. We don't have the common Sisu. And then we don't have the Amazon exclusive young Raya with Baby Tuk Tuk. But we got 4 of them, which is great. If you do find them in your store, make sure you pick them up because they are probably not going to be there for much longer. I remember 2 weeks ago, they were all over Hot Topic and Box Lunch. I went in there this past weekend on Saturday. They were gone. They were not there. So if you run into them in the store, make sure you pick them up for retail because I have a feeling that if they sell out and then you end up wanting to get them, these resellers are going to try to get them for a much higher price. So make sure that you pick them up while you can if you're looking for them. Definitely, again, recommend the movie. It's a really fun movie, and it just hits that bar for Disney animation. So I really liked it. But I want to go and throw it over to you guys. Have you seen Raya and the Last Dragon? Let me know what you think of the movie, and also what you think about these Funko Pops. What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. We got a ton of Funko Pop videos on the channel. Hope you check them out and enjoy them. But thank you so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.